Hey guys, it's Emma from Emma's Sweet Stuff, and today we're going to be making one of my favorite sweet treats, peanut butter blondies, with chocolate chips and grape jelly. So here's the ingredients that you will need. You will need some butter, some brown sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, chocolate chips, creamy or crunchy peanut butter, grape jelly, and some sifted flour. So let's get started. So first we need to beat the peanut butter and butter into a bowl with an electric mixer until it's split. So let's get this. Okay, then we're gonna add our peanut butter and butter. So and then the butter. And mix until it's smooth. So you can get ready for the next step by gradually beating the brown sugar into the peanut butter mixture. So you get your brown sugar. And so mine's not smooth yet, so we still have to wait for that to get smooth. But when they're this smooth, we're gonna put the brown sugar in a little bit at a time so that it doesn't get, so you don't mess up your batter. Now I'm going to put in some of my brown sugar. I'm gonna get a spoon so that we can. So first I'm just gonna put a little bit in because you don't want to splatter it all over the place. Okay, now I'm gonna put it back down. As you can see, the batter is getting a little bit more thicker, so that's when you know that your batter is coming together well. So if your brown sugar is just all stuck together, you can kind of top it up with the spoon a little bit. the last bit of the brown sugar. So when you finish putting your brown sugar in, let it stir for another minute or two to make sure that all the stuff is mixed in together well. So I think mine is done. And you can always keep mixing until you feel that it's smooth. But I think mine's done, so we're gonna go on to the next step. But first I got to put all this down because there's just a lot of extra stuff up it. Okay, so next step is beat eggs and butter. Beat eggs into peanut butter mixture one at a time. So you can just get your eggs. And I forgot to say this at the beginning, but you will need to preheat your oven at 350. I'm gonna put one egg in. Stir it. So, as you can see, the batter is getting a little bit liquidy because of all the eggs that we're putting in there. Then I'm going to put one more egg in. Then we're gonna put the next egg in. One of the yolks I did crack, so we're just going to pour it all in because half of it's already in there. So. Okay, so you're going to want that to stir a little bit. I'm going to put it up one. Okay, so you can kind of tell when that batter is getting ready to be almost done, when it's kind of like looking soft. So I think mine's done, so I'm going to turn it off and scrape it down. And you also want to make sure that you're scraping some of the stuff off on the sides too, because as you can see, still have a little bit of brown sugar and peanut butter in there on the sides, so scrape that off. And just kind of push all this down. Okay, so then we're going to, I'm going to put this on a paper towel because it's a little messy. Okay, so the next step is beat well after each additional and then add vanilla extract. So got my vanilla extract. And we're going to stir. And now that's done, I'm going to wash my hands. know that you're okay. And so this is kind of when you know that your batter is almost to the last step, so you're going to turn that off. So the next step says gradually sift flour into peanut butter mixture and mix until batter is well combined. So what I did is I already sifted mine and I put it onto a paper plate. And so I'm just gonna put a little bit in right now. So you pour in a little bit at a time. So we're gonna just put it on stir, 2, just to make sure, just so that the goes a bit faster. So the batter is becoming a little bit more sticky. But you know that if your batter looks a bit more sticky, then you know that you're almost to the last step. If you have a lot of stuff up here, then you're going to want to bring that down because you don't want to miss any of this when you pour it into the pan. You're just going to kind of So we're going to take this off. So we're going to put it back down. You can hand stir it if you want, just because you don't need, you just, if you have like flour on the outside, you want to make sure you're getting all the flour in the batter. So then you can just hand mix it because there's probably not going to be a lot, but I'm just going to do this so it goes by quicker. Done. And the next step says, pour batter into prepared baking dish and spread evenly into the dish. So we got a 9 by 13 baking pan. but we still have some peanut butter right here, so, or the batter. So we're gonna scrape it off. So that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down, screw this thing off. If I can. Okay, I need you to help me. So. Oh, okay. So, I'm just gonna put this down right here because there's still a little bit of batter on there and we can use that later. Okay. So, might want to wear an apron. So, we're not going to use this anymore because it's just going to make a mess. As you can see by my shirt. So, this part you may need a parent to do because it's going to be a little bit heavy. So, I'm just going to pour it all. So if you do have just like a lot on the sides or the bottom of the dish, like I do, and get it, just scrape it over here. Bring it all to where you're going to pour it from. I'm gonna pour it in here. Okay, so we got most of it out. So now I'm just going to spread it evenly across all of it. So what you're gonna have to do to make sure that your batter doesn't stick, you can use some parchment paper, where what I used was some baking spray out of a can. But to make sure that your cake doesn't spread, you can put parchment paper down and then spray the baking spray onto it. And I learned that from a baking show on TV. So, okay, so I got most of it spread evenly. So, just gonna kind of scrape it off on the sides. So now, what I'm gonna do is, we're going to sprinkle some of the chocolate chips so that it'll be kind of like a chocolate chippy. So I got some semi-sweet mini ones just because I think they taste better, and the mini ones, they just kind of, then you can use a lot more and get a lot more flavor. I'm just gonna put a little bit, rest of them over here because there's not a lot over here. So they are kind of like all right there, so just move a couple. And then I'm gonna use this grape jelly, and we're gonna do an experiment because I don't like grape jelly, but the people in my family do. So I'm going to do half chocolate chip blondies and half peanut butter and jelly blondies because peanut butter and jelly apparently go good together. Just kind of put it. This one's kind of like sticking, so it's kind of like Jello. Just gonna put it. So kind of just. Okay. So now, for a cool design, I'm going to get some toothpicks. Where did my toothpicks go? They're there. So I'm going to use a toothpick and to do like kind of like a swirl. Just kind of like, it's not really working because it's sticking together, but I'm going to go for it. Okay, well this is not really working, but we're just gonna spread it because it's more like, because it's just sticking together like Jello. So I'm gonna kind of like mix it because, bring it like that. So I'm gonna actually, so it might turn out like this route and it might not, we'll have to see. But now, since my hands are messy and my shirt, I'm gonna wash my hands. So you can use the parent for this because, or you don't have to, but I'm going to put it in the pan and myself. I'm going to put the pan in the oven, and that was set for at 350 while we were making the batter. So now you're going to put it in there for 30 to 35 minutes. And I like the inside of my brownies chewy, so I'm only going to set a timer on here for 30 minutes because then it makes the brownies a bit more chewy. Okay. Then we're going to set a kitchen timer for 30 and start that. So now we gotta clean up.